Bolt Nation, buckle up because things are heating up fast in Los Angeles. And it's not just the weather. The offseason might be in full swing, but the Chargers are moving like it's Week 17 and the playoffs are on the line. What started as a quiet few weeks has exploded into a whirlwind of rumors, breakout candidates, fiery debates, and a rookie already turning heads across the league. With Jim Harbaugh now leading the charge, this team looks like it's shifting into overdrive. Whether it's trade buzz, training camp battles, or fantasy hype trains going off the rails, the bolts are everywhere right now. And if you thought today's headlines would be quiet, think again. Let's start with the name that's got everyone talking, David Njoku. The Cleveland Browns tight end, entering the final year of his deal, is now at the center of trade speculation. And guess who's rumored to be in the mix? That's right, the Los Angeles Chargers. According to Dante Walker from Dog Pound Daily, Njoku could be on his way to LA as the perfect complement to Justin Herbert's rocket arm. With rookie Harold Fannin Jr. starting to make noise in Cleveland, Njoku's spot in the pecking order is under pressure. The situation is ripe for a change of scenery, and the Chargers might be just the team to give him a fresh start. Now let's not forget what Njoku brings to the table. At 29, he's still in his prime. In 2023, he hauled in 81 catches for 882 yards and 6 touchdowns, earning a Pro Bowl nod in the process. Sure, 2024 saw a drop to 64 receptions and 505 yards, but he still found the end zone 5 times. Solid production despite Cleveland's inconsistent quarterback situation. What if he had a stable, elite QB throwing to him? Enter Justin Herbert. With a cannon for an arm and an eye for tight windows, Herbert could unlock the version of Njoku we've only seen in flashes. But here's the million-dollar question. Does Njoku really fit Jim Harbaugh's offensive vision? That's where the debate kicks in. Harbaugh loves physicality, balance, and tight ends who can block just as well as they catch. On X, formerly Twitter, fans are split. Some are hyped, calling Njoku the final piece to make the Chargers' offense truly explosive. Others are skeptical, pointing out his inconsistency and questioning if he's worth the price tag. Strategically, though, he makes a lot of sense. Njoku could stretch the middle of the field, pull defenders out of position, and open things up for receivers on the outside.
If this move happens, it might be the jolt this team needs to finally push past the Chiefs in the AFC West. But if it flops, that's a high-stakes gamble. And while the Njoku buzz is swirling, there's another name catching fire before training camp even begins. Junior Coulson, the second-year linebacker out of Michigan who dealt with injuries during his rookie campaign, is back healthy and hungry in 2025. He played in just 11 games last season and racked up 29 tackles. Not eye-popping stats, but insiders say that doesn't tell the full story. This year, Coulson is already being pegged as a breakout candidate. Spencer Schultz from Chargers Wire called him the linebacker to watch in camp. And he's not alone. Chargers linebackers coach Navarro Bowman is all in on Coulson's potential. He picked up the playbook quickly, adjusted to the speed of the game, and now he's eager to make plays, Bowman said. That's high praise coming from a former All-Pro. Even veteran Denzel Perryman is taking notice. He's in the building every day, locked in. He doesn't look like a second-year guy. He looks like he's been doing this for years. Coulson still has to earn his spot. The linebacker room is competitive, with Perriman and Troy Dye both vying for starting roles alongside Dye and Henley. But with both Perriman and Dye entering contract years, the runway is wide open for Coulson to take off. According to Pro Football Focus, he's already got one key trait on his side: consistency. Despite limited snaps, he posted a missed tackle rate of just 6.7%, a strong number for any linebacker, let alone a rookie. His coverage skills still need work, but the instincts are there and the work ethic is undeniable. If Coulson rises to the occasion, he could become the centerpiece of Jesse Minter and Harbaugh's revamped defense. Meanwhile, the conversation around the offense is getting heated. And no, it's not about Herbert. It's not even about the running backs. It's the tight end room that's stirring the pot. Josh Edwards from CBS Sports dropped a take that sent fans into a frenzy. The Chargers' biggest roster hole heading into the season is, yep, tight end. That's what he said. Even with guys like Will Dissly, Tyler Conklin, and rookie Oronde Godston II on the roster, Edwards believes there's a glaring need for a true field-stretching weapon at the position, someone who fits Harbaugh's system and gives Herbert a mismatch nightmare to work with.
What's weird is that Edwards listed defensive back and defensive line before circling back to tight end, but that didn't stop fans from taking the debate straight to social media. Let's look at the numbers. In 2024, Dissly posted a solid 50 receptions for 481 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's reliable, tough, and great in pass protection. Conklin, acquired this offseason, brings experience and production. He's had seasons with over 500 receiving yards and is known for his blocking prowess. Then there's Gadsden, a fifth-round pick out of Syracuse, who broke records last year with 73 catches for 934 yards. That's serious upside. But still, Edwards insists none of these guys fit the game-changer mold Harbaugh covets. The fans are split once again. Some are calling for a big trade, enter Njoku, while others say the current group is being underrated. There's also a large chunk of fans arguing that the offensive line should be the bigger concern. But one thing's for sure, if the Chargers don't feel like they have their guy at TE1, don't be surprised if they make a move before the season starts. And that brings us to the next headline making waves. While we're busy debating the tight end room, a rookie running back is crashing the party and flipping expectations on their head. We're talking about Omarion Hampton, and if you haven't heard his name yet, it's time to catch up. The former North Carolina star and Chargers first-round pick has already been ranked as the 13th best running back in the NFL by NFL Network's Maurice Jones-Drew. Yes, you read that right, 13th in the entire league. And here's the kicker. He's ranked ahead of Ashton Jeanty, the first running back taken in the 2025 draft. That's a bold move, and it's got the NFL world buzzing. According to MJD, Hampton landed in the perfect situation. A run-heavy offense under Harbaugh with a strong supporting cast and a quarterback who forces defenses to respect the pass. Hampton is expected to lead the backfield, with Najee Harris serving as a bruising complement. What sets Hampton apart is his patience behind the line, his contact balance, and his ability to finish runs. He's a nightmare to bring down once he gets moving. Jeanty, who was hyped pre-draft as the next Saquon Barkley, came in at number 17 on MJD's list, a surprise to many. But Jones-Drew is standing firm, saying Hampton is more NFL-ready and poised for instant production.
Fantasy football managers are already taking notice, moving Hampton up their draft boards. Some fans on X are calling him the steal of the draft. Others are skeptical, saying Jeanty's ceiling is still higher. But one thing's clear, Harbaugh's offense is going to run the rock. And if Hampton delivers, he could be in the Offensive Rookie of the Year conversation by mid-season. It all fits into a bigger picture, with Hampton running wild, Harris battering defenses, and Herbert commanding attention through the air. The play-action game could become a true weapon. That opens up the deep ball. That creates space for wide receivers. That wears defenses down. And that's exactly what Harbaugh wants. So here we are, Bold Fam. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade for Njoku, a young linebacker ready to step into the spotlight, a tight end debate that's lighting up timelines, and a rookie running back who might just take over the league. Harbaugh is putting the pieces together, slowly, deliberately, but with a purpose. He's crafting a roster designed not just to compete, but to contend. The AFC is no joke. The Chiefs are still the kings. The Bengals, Ravens, Dolphins, and Jets are all loading up. But don't sleep on the Bolts. This isn't the same team that faded late in seasons past. There's a new culture taking root. There's a new energy. And there's a coach who's not afraid to shake things up. So here's the call to action. What do you think, Bolt Nation? Is Njoku worth the gamble? Is Junior Coulson the future at linebacker? Can Omarion Hampton live up to the hype? Will Harbaugh pull the trigger on another bold move before kickoff? Drop your takes in the comments, share this with a fellow fan, and don't forget to hit that like button. Training camp is almost here, and it's only gonna get crazier from here. Bolt up, the storm's just beginning.